When most folks in mining boom towns were digging for gold and silver, those in this semi-ghost town were after something quite different, yet valuable apart from precious metals. We'll show you this unique town and history right here on Ghost Towns and More. Located in the valley of the Crystal River in Gunnison County in the west central Rocky Mountains of Colorado is a spectacularly beautiful area where a discovery was made that would contribute to the history of our nation in an unexpected way. During the late 1800s, prospectors were searching for gold and silver among the mountains and valleys when a geologist found a different type of deposit: white marble. A man named George Yule later found the vein and the site and style of that marble, and it has bore his name ever since. The Yule marble, as it was called, didn't attract a lot of attention until samples of it were sent to be tested. Along with its unique and bright, lustrous appearance, the test results revealed that the Yule marble possessed qualities of strength unlike anything else found in the world at the time. By 1890, interest in the marble as a fine building material began to take root, and in 1895, the Yule marble was chosen to be the building material for the Colorado State Capitol building in Denver. Just 3 miles north of the new marble quarry, a town began to develop, and the name of the new settlement was an obvious choice: Marble, and it was incorporated in 1899. By 1907, the population of Marble was more than 700, and the Colorado Yule Marble Company built the largest marble finishing mill in the world. The Yule marble began to be in demand for various buildings around the country, including the Denver Post Office and the State Capitol building in Montana. But in 1914 came the best commission of all. The Yule marble was used for the construction of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. The project was enormous, requiring the marble to be fashioned and carved into 36 massive columns, 46 feet tall. Each column was 7 feet in diameter and was built in sections called drums, stacked upon each other. Each drum weighed anywhere from 15 to 30 tons. It took 40 trains to transport the sections of marble all the way from Marble to Washington, D.C. As World War I raged on and the economic roller coaster of the Roaring Twenties unfolded, the town of Marble also had its ups and downs. Economic downturns and upswings reduced the population, at one point nearly becoming a ghost town. In 1930, the Yule, Colorado Company was hired to provide the marble for the tomb of the unknown soldier. 75 men worked continuously for more than a year to cut out the largest block of marble ever quarried, weighing approximately 124 tons. A temporary rail system was built to move the massive block nearly 4 miles and taking about 4 days. When the stone was trimmed, it still weighed an immense 56 tons. After it was shipped to Vermont to be carved and finished, It was installed at the Arlington National Cemetery on November 11, 1932, as the tomb of the unknown soldier. The demand for marble in construction had the same ebb and flow as the demand for other precious metals. The cost of quarrying and transportation whittled down profits to the point that it was not profitable to continue producing, and the quarry shut down in 1941. Adding to the struggles for the town's survival was a catastrophic mudslide that accompanied a flood in August of 1941 and again in July of 1945. The town was hit with a 30 to 40 foot wall of water that wiped out most everything in its path. By 1956, there were only a couple dozen residents left. The marble quarry has since gone through some acquisitions, and the Yule marble has again found favor with buyers where it is shipped throughout the world. The town of Marble has also found favor with a group with a different set of interests: tourists. The surrounding mountains and geography are stunningly beautiful, and off-roading to see nearby sites are also popular. The town of Marble is small and has amenities for tourists and items for sale made from the nearby marble quarry. The historic sites around town are fascinating. Visitors can see the foundations of the once massive marble mill, along with enormous pieces of leftover marble that were cast aside, including one section of the Lincoln Memorial column that didn't make the grade for acceptable quality. The cemetery on the edge of town is also worth a visit, where the headstones on many graves are made out of, you guessed it, marble. Although a ghost of its former self, Marble is truly a beautiful and worthwhile place to visit and take in not only the beauty of the surrounding area, but the history of this out-of-the-way place that has played a significant role in the memorial aspects of our nation.